So now let's get to the juicy bits. Okay, so
Oh,
last week I was in a Zoom call with about 8 people or so. And it wasn't my Zoom call, I was attending a meeting. And we were asked to just go around the virtual room and introduce ourselves. And so people were introducing themselves, came to me. And as soon as it came to me, my throat closed up. My heart started pounding like big time. I felt like I could hear my voice sort of echoing in my head. It was just the weirdest sensation. My whole body just reacted. The last time I felt that way was when I was in the dentist's chair a year ago. And, you know, kind of understandable, I suppose, in a way, to be in a dentist's chair, to have that little bit of like, because, going to the dentist is not exactly fun. But, when I experienced it in the dentist chair at the time, I remember thinking, what? Why are you acting like this? It's fine. It's just the dentist. And so my mind was going, what are you panicking about? What's the story? Just relax. And my mind was just saying, just relax. But my blood pressure, I actually literally could feel my blood pressure raising. Uh, I mean, I was gripping that dentist chair. I think the guy, if he was watching my body language, he was probably thinking, oh, this is a tricky one. So the same response happened in this Zoom call. And it really came out of left field and it kind of knocked me for a bit of a six. I was very surprised by this reaction. And thank goodness I didn't have to keep talking because I literally felt like my throat had completely constricted. Um, anyway, I sort of the person that was doing the Zoom carried on speaking, and I just sort of like, you know, as soon as the focus went off me, I started to come back, and my heart rate started to slow down, and I started to just breathe again, really. But I'm trying to understand this a bit clearer because obviously going forward, Andrew and I are going to be hosting little Zooms with people, and you know, I'm going to be needing to talk to people, and I can't be having this crazy, out of proportion
yeah.
reaction to talking to people. So, yeah, so I'm just trying to understand it a little bit better, and then obviously, go through whatever
What I'm
comes.
seeing, what's showing itself to me is a strap around your neck, a belt, a belt strap, a leather belt strap around your neck. And it's this belt strap will get tightened if you speak up. I'm going to pull this thing tight if you speak. You're not allowed to speak. There's certain things you can't say. And I'm getting slavery uh, in the South in America in the early days. So it was a chokehold on you not speaking, you not speaking up, because in that lifetime you were very outspoken as a person, and it was very difficult to shut you up because you stood up for what was right, and you were in a situation where somebody put this strap around your throat and said, "Now you're going to keep quiet. You're not going to speak now." And it's the sense now that is with you of threat. That as soon as somebody gets to you in this position of your body, and it feels like a threat, your body reacts to the threat. So the energetic of that has to be unwound. And the way to unwind it is just to know that this is old information. This is memory that's coming through from your ancient database, from the gut brain area. And we're going to shift that effortlessly now because it's energetic, and energy is not difficult to shift. What are you feeling when I say this?
Yeah, it absolutely resonates. I'd had inklings of that, but like I said, I was avoiding going down that road. So, yeah, absolutely. And I actually feel right now a pressure here at the back of my neck and down in my lower
Yes.
back.
Okay, so that's the chakra in the throat chakra. So your chakra was shut down, but it's front and back. The chakras are not just in the front, they're front and back. So if the energy is not flowing through the front, it's going to jam up at the back as well. So you're going to have problems with the back of your neck and the lower part of your skull here. So what's happening now? I'm seeing an energy triangle of light over the crown chakra, coming down to the shoulders, and the other point is down just below the sacrum. Not the sacrum, talking nonsense, sorry. I'm in a different zone. Your chest bone.
Solar plexus.
So a energetic diamond of light coming down to just below your chest bone. Become aware of it. Take a few breaths. Just breathe gently. Holding this energetic. You don't have to play a mind game with yourself. It's there. Just know it's there. This diamond of light touching your crown chakra, your shoulder chakras, and your solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus is about feeling powerless. And in that situation, in that lifetime, you did feel powerless. But take a breath. Just extend your tummy and breathe out, squishing, tightening that area. Breathe in, pushing that area out. Feel it all the way through your upper body, and on the out breath, squish it. And one more time. This diamond of light that now encases the top half of your body pulses with radiant light, white and pink radiant light. This feminine energy that is powerful and that you can stand in your own power. You can speak up because this is who you are. It's not Lecia speaking, it's the divine creative principle of authority, of owning this divinity that I am, clearing the way of that chakra. And the light is radiating out in all directions. And freedom to speak up with authority is now clear in your energy field. Adonai Sabaoth. Adonai Sabaoth. Adonai Sabaoth. Take a breath. Freedom is yours to speak the truth from everlasting to everlasting. And so it is.
Thank you.
How does that feel?
Feels good.
Can you feel it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Could you feel the diamond of light?
Yeah, I could feel that. Very powerful. Yeah. I've got a feeling that this might just need 1 or 2 more sessions with this. I don't know. My mind's not kicking in. I just feel like there's 1 or 2 more things.
Okay. And that's how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not all of it that changes all at once. Sometimes
Mm,
we need to do a little bit more extra, but
mm,
there's a huge shift now that's happened in this area.
mm,
And if we get shut down like that in a previous incarnation, it can impact future incarnations. And we can experience it in a slightly different way in each of those incarnations. So sometimes we have to clear it in layers.
mm,
Um, every now and then it goes bang, one time gone,
mm.
sorted.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just takes a little bit more of finessing the energy and
Mm,
easing it out of of this frequency we
yeah.
call ourselves.
So I'm not going to analyze it or anything now with my
No,
mind. I'm
don't
actually
think.
going to just remember this diamond and carry this, these beautiful colors really with me now. And then if I feel that we need to have another session, then I will get in touch.
So just be patient. Just sometimes it takes a little bit of this time just to kick in, let's say, just to become um, grounded in your field. It's got to settle, it's got to
Mm,
ground, and then it might not be necessary to do any more about it.
mm,
But I don't want you to go into analytical mental gymnastics about it. It is what it is.
mm,
It showed itself for what it was. Accept that power of authority of the divine speech,
mm.
and it shows up
That's where my
effortlessly.
focus is now. I'm not,
Yeah.
I sort of feel like I've let go of the
Yes,
original thing. I'm just focused on the divine voice. So there feels like there's
because now with
like a bubbling happening inside me. So,
and some people make the mistake of saying to me after I've done the energetic shift with light, sound, and color, oh, I just have another question, or they start talking about the problem again, and I don't
mm,
want to know that. They bring it straight back with their mind. It's gone.
mm,
It's finished.
mm,
Not about that anymore. It's a shift of focus and perception, bringing yourself, your whole being, your mind into cohesion, alignment with the truth of who you are. And it helps sometimes just to do this with your hands and bring them into your heart area and then free yourself.
as I did that, I had like a bit of a burp. Sorry. But
And the
like a
body will
burp.
respond.
That was the bubbling I could feel. It was just like boom. It almost like I had to
Yes.
release.
And
So,
yes, that's the body's way of saying, okay, I'm listening.
yes. Okay, cool. Thank you
Cool.
so much. And I
Okay.
hope
So I
everybody
want you
else
to,
has found this useful too.
the chant I did, Adonai Sabayot, is Hebrew, and it means bringing everything into manifestation, bringing what I said into manifestation. And the colors I want you to work with are white light, pink light, and the pinkish copper light. And the pinkish copper helps us to ground that energetic, that higher frequency in our temples, into our feet.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you.
And the thing is, because I've connected so much with you on the energetic, I'm also burping. So my body then tells me, I quite often do this with people, I start because we one energetically. So my body's also going to say, okay, this is what's happened.
Yeah.
We're multi-dimensional beings of light, sound, and color, and beyond the three-dimensional world, it's all connected. So I'm not surprised my body's also reacting like that.
Okay, now on that note, can you just teleport here while we're about it?
Haven't done that yet. No.
That's the last thing you've got to figure out, Mom.
Okay. Oh, I'm figuring it out.